All right, everybody, we are back, and as you can see, I just put it in the chat, and said, hey, we're going to return shortly. So, yeah, as I always say, if there's any issues with audio or video quality, please let us know in the chat, and then if there's any issues on YouTube later, let us know in the comments, okay? Please do comment. We love comments. And I reply to every single comment. So if you comment, I'm going to reply yes. All right, so we know this. Other mics. So starting with games here, you've seen. I mean, I really love the movies, and to be honest with you, the books are a little bit hard. They're a little hard. They're a little bit of a hard read for me personally, but I mean, I really love the movies, and I think I've memorized huge swaths of the movies, and I love that. And I played a game, another smaller game. This looks like it's gonna be a smaller game. I played a game that was recently put out, and it was a smaller game, and I really liked that. And I played. There was a trilogy of games, quite a few years ago now, and I played those, and they were awesome. And yeah, so there's been a bunch of different video games, and so I'm excited about this. This actually looks like it might be something that interests me. So, yeah, any thoughts before we reveal the title?
No, I think we're good.
All right, well, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for... The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game announcement trailer, Nintendo Switch. It's coming at us from Nintendo of America, and we're going to like the video. So it's got 384,800 views to 11,000 likes and 1.7 thousand dislikes. Tales of the Shire is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. From Weta Workshop, known for their work in the film industry, comes Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game, a Hobbit life sim set in the Middle-earth universe of J.R.R. Tolkien. So, the game that I recently played was Return to Moria. And that was a smaller game. It was like kind of like a Minecraft-like game. Okay, so let me see, who is it? Eleonora Casarato, thank you for the chat. She's saying that the audio does look good. Okay, so, I'm liking let me see, I can actually turn you down a little bit. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Now when you talk, we'll see how it goes. But, I liked Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. It was a smaller title. It was short and sweet and just nice, and it was like a Minecraft thing, and I hope that we don't always need to have huge, big budget games.
He's not talking much.
Okay. But, yeah, Other Mike, can you say something so we can check the audio?
Something?
Yeah.
Audio?
Yeah. Okay, yes. So, yeah. Any comments on this before we get started?
No, the one thing I thought is that I think we did one before. It was really nice quality and stuff like that. I hope this one's the same.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, okay, I think, just a second, I'm adjusting the audio here. We're going through some growing pains as we switch over to YouTube, guys, so just bear with us. So, yeah, and I think you're talking about Return to Moria, and I really like that. This looks like it's going to be something of almost like a Sims game, where you instead of playing with, like, normal Sims, you're going to play with hobbits. Because it's just saying, like, a Hobbit life simulator. So that'll be interesting to see. But otherwise, we have a 1 minute and 49 second trailer. Oh man, my background is all weird. I'll work to fix the background, guys. Just bear with me on that. Okay, so we've got a 1 minute 49 second trailer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I love my awesome Support the Troops Stormtrooper mug. Do you know where you can get a mug just like this one, but different? Bottega Krua. Bottega Krua is an Italian born and raised artisan trained at the Academy of Fine Arts in Venice, Italy. Since 2010, Bottega Krua has offered unique handmade and hand-painted ceramics, pottery, and other artistic products. You can find these products at her Etsy store by following the link down below. She also takes custom orders, but they may take longer to ship because she has to make them after you order them. So, go check out Bottega Krua to get yourself an awesome mug just like this one or the ones you've been seeing behind me as this ad has been going on. Remember guys, supporting our partners is supporting the pack, the Action Pack. Here we go. Like that.
There are many tales of Middle-earth.
Okay.
Tales of courage and brave deeds in dark times. But that is not our story. For this is one of new beginnings.
Okay. So, what are you thinking of the art style? So this is from a studio that is a movie production studio. Like, what are you thinking of that art style?
It wasn't what I expected, but it's okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it wasn't what I expected. But yeah, it's more like they painted a picture, not real crisp in some ways.
Yeah, actually, that's yeah. And even in Return to Moria, it was a little bit cartoonish, a little bit more cartoon, but it still looked more realistic, or more in the like photorealism than this. I think maybe they're trying to soften it up for younger audiences and people who are more into the life sim, that kind of genre
of
games.
That could be.
Yeah. So, okay, let's check it out though. Continuing on, we got about a minute and 15 seconds of here we go. All right. Yeah, is the audio better now, by the way? Just let us know, please.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. So, is this... Okay, decorate your home. Alright, so far, in this trailer, this is what it says. It says, a Hobbit life sim, okay? Set in Middle-earth. Are you understanding, is it that you're controlling one hobbit and living in a town, or are you building a town?
I think you're kind of building your town or your house or something like that. That's what I'm seeing right now. I don't see any kind of adventure in it, except if you like to decorate.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be where you control the town and you control multiple hobbit families or multiple hobbits, or is it going to be where you are just you and it's something like I said, The Sims, or like maybe Harvest Moon or something, those games where you kind of control your own little guy. But it says you're decorating your home. Okay, so here we got about 40 seconds left. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think, that kind of answers my question. Yeah, I think because it's just this one garden and you're just doing this one thing. Yeah, I think it's you controlling one hobbit and you can control their house and how their house looks, and then you can go and interact with like the top townspeople or whatever. Okay, so we got about 30 seconds left. I'm going to try to not pause it as much, but here we go. All right, Bywater. That seems like it's the name of the town.
Skipping.
Oh, there's a wizard.
These are
Did you see that?
These are...
Oh, I missed it. Let's go back. Yeah, that's got to be... Yeah, that's got to be Gandalf then. That's cool. That's cool. I wonder what this has got to be before the War of the Ring then. Or is
I
it
have no
after?
idea. I think it's just made. I think it's made for kids.
You think so? Okay. Okay.
I mean, there might be adults who like. I mean, it's not. There's nothing violent about it or anything like that. Or,
Yeah, like not action or combat. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
These are our tales of the Shire.
All right. Welcome home, Hobbit.
Hobbits really are amazing creatures.
Okay. So I would be interested in finding out more details. So we'll have to watch for more trailers. But I mean, I like the idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly like The Sims, like I thought that maybe it would be. And the art style is a little bit more. I mean, like you said, it's kind of more geared to. It looks like it's more geared towards kids. And I mean, and hey, the feminine element, honestly. Not exactly an action game, and I know that women play action games that have combat and stuff, but it just tends to be. My understanding is that women tend to play more women and younger people tend to play games that are like less intense combat and more like simulation and building and managing things like this. So, yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on the trailer? And your thoughts on the potential quality of the game?
It looks like it'd be fun to do. I'm not particularly interested in it, but like you're saying, there is an audience out there that would like to play this game and stuff like that. So I wonder.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like you can change things up and do different schemes for your living room and grow different vegetables and.
Yeah.
Looks like you got fishing and I don't know what else they have, but
right. Yeah, I mean it looks like I said, like a Harvest Moon style game where you're just like it said, simulating living as a hobbit, and some people are really into that. I agree with you. Like I wouldn't be totally into this, but for the right price, which we're going to get into now, for the right price, I might pick it up and check it out. Just to see, play a couple hours. How much do you think that a game like this should go for?
Okay, so it's on Switch, right? I don't know.
It's on Switch.
I'll go $35. Maybe I'm.
Yeah, I would actually. I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say like 40 or below. Okay, so it is on. It is on Steam as well, and there is no release date. We don't have any information because it's just been announced. So if I go like this and go price, sometimes it'll say like this is kind of the price of the game. I would say like 40 or below, just because like you're saying it is on Switch, so that means that it is at least going to be at a certain price point, so I don't think it's going to be like a $5 game. But 40 or below sounds safe to me. 30, 35 also, like between that 30 and 40. So I basically agree with you about what the price range is going to be. I think, yeah, I mean, it and for the Switch too, this might be a good thing for the Switch because it looks like it's not too graphically intensive and the Switch can handle it. So this might be a nice little game for like your kids on the Switch and stuff. Let's see what people are saying about it in the comments here. So, can't wait. I like this. Can't wait to harvest some potatoes, then boil them, smash them, and stick them in a stew. All right.
There's some funny people on there, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, because that's what Sam says in Lord of the Rings, where he's like, potatoes, boil them, smash them, sing them too. Yeah. Finally, I can realize my lifelong dream of living in a hole in the ground, but not a nasty, dirty, wet hole filled with ends of worms and the oozy smell, nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down on or eat. Rather a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. Okay, so that's straight out of the Hobbit book. People are, Tolkien fans
some highlights on here.
Yeah, we've got Tolkien fans coming in. Okay, so graphics are fine, but not a big deal for me. But I'm not sure I like the art style. Them Hobbit seas look kind of weird. I hope that changes a bit. Yeah, I mean, I would say that it's okay, but it is, like I said, it's like softened up and they look a little bit stylized, a little goofy. Nintendo's will always have a special place in my heart. Okay, so that's about Nintendo. I care about the game. Yeah, I'm a bit shocked at the number of positive comments. This feels like it misses the mark for a Lord of the Rings game. I disagree with this. Most of the draw to the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings for me is the struggle between good and evil. However, this is clearly another Lord of the Rings audience happy to stay in the Shire and skip the story. That I agree with that last part where they say, like,
that's
hey,
right.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
yeah,
if
they
you
hit
could take
it right there. That's what I was thinking.
So yeah, I mean, oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like, you know, I mean, for me, I can definitely see myself if I could become like a super powerful wizard and go battle orcs and evil demons, or you know, like the Balrog and stuff, for a day. If I could do that, and I knew I wasn't gonna die, that would be like a fun trip to go on, right? But at the same time, I would definitely enjoy, like, if I could become a hobbit and go live in Hobbiton, and you know, that would also be a fun time. So I can definitely see where the audience for this comes from. So, but all right. So this is, we don't have a date for when it's coming out. Wish list now, and it's coming in 2024. So it is on Steam. So you can. Oh, I closed Steam. I need to leave Steam open. But it is on Steam, so go check it out on Steam as well. Otherwise, guys, we're going to move forward on to the next one. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord, where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.